How to not suck at Counter-Strike Go. Tips bag for Vertigo in Dust 2. Even though the early round T-rush on the ladder at A is not a great strategy, it is a good idea to cover yourself just in case it comes, because it's a very high risk, high reward, so if they do make it through here, you will be screwed, most likely. So very easy to defend this, just throw a firebomb down there like this. As you can see, you cover the ladder, maybe throw it a little bit more around here just to get more of a spread. But yeah, they can't come up now. And if they do, they will take an HP hit, you'll be waiting up here, easy shooting. If you want to be more aggressive about it, you can throw frags and flashes down there and peek and try to get shots, though I also don't recommend that unless you're very confident of your abilities. Chances are there will likely be more than one person here. If they're going for a rush, there'll definitely be more than one person. So there will just be more guns shooting at you than you can shoot. Another good tip for Vertigo is when you're defending, over at B, you can stack your defenders very nicely. So jump up here, I just screwed it up, let's try that again. So jump around, let me get the pistol around here, crouch jump onto here, get on top of these things, over here, and this box. So if you want to wait like this, you can have it maybe a little bit more like this, have a teammate wait here. When the enemy comes around, they will have to focus their fire either up top or down low, so very good mix for you, and chances are you'll kill them before they can even decide. Of course, you are vulnerable here to flashbangs, and if they throw a smoke in this region, I like to do this just in case there are enemies here in my position, then you need to look away, run away, and your position is screwed. However, if you're feeling confident, then this is a great setup. Heading into B can be a tricky proposition if the other teams knows what they're doing. So typically in matchmaking on gold and silver levels, players will throw a smoke grenade straight here, and that's fine. It covers the sniper that usually waits over there. However, when you're playing against, better teams, more coordinated teams, more confident teams, there will be somebody waiting from the window usually. And they know they can make that shot, so they'll be able to wait there because they're good. Now, what you can do to counter this is very simple actually. So you get your grenade ready, your smoke grenade, and make sure you have it ready here, and you need to be moving when you do this. So you just throw it like this while you're moving forward, wait for it to pop, and as you can see, now you've covered the window and most of the door approach. Maybe if you can get a little more right, it will cover the door a little bit better, but it's pretty good even from here because you'll be moving quickly. So now this leaves you open to just a straight fight over here. It's if there is a player waiting there, it will just be a numbers game because you will have two people side by side here ideally, and you can just shoot him or her. And as for the door and window, you're pretty safe there and you're free to move in. This is also another okay spot for a flash. You can throw a flash, as you can see, this is where I threw a flash from the explosion. Same idea, bouncing it from there, and yeah, you can throw smoke, maybe throw a flash right after that, see what works for your team. So that's for going into B when you're defending B and you've already lost a site. One great thing you can do is get your flashbang here ready, and if you just throw it at the window like this, the idea is to have it explode. There we go, have it explode by the window. Actually, I screwed it up that time, but let's try that one more time. So if you can get it to explode right outside the window, it's good because you will flash most of the enemy team. I can't believe I screwed that up a second time. Usually I get this no problem. Take it easy here, I'll just stand still this time. So lop it up like that, should be good this time. Yep, there is an explosion here, I think from an earlier one I was doing. Anyway, so you throw it into the B site, and ideally it should be landing around here, or maybe here where I jumped in mid-air, and it will flash most of the bomb site. So then you're free to move up through the door and window. You can coordinate with your team to throw a flash at the door like this at the same time, just to have extra flashing power. That one felt like it definitely went through. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video. Cheers!